are the vehicles that didn't make it that are from Heat 3 and Heat 4. And again, we'd like to thank our record crews for helping us out tonight and getting those cars out. Burroughs Auto, Folsom and Sons, and Charlie's and Sons. And here they go, folks, setting themselves up. This second consolation heat of the Smash 'em and Crash 'em Demolition Derby of the Skowhegan State Fair. Looks like it might be another packed heat here on this Demolition Derby. And Toby's closing up the concrete barricade. These cars are laying on the gas to keep their cars going, because if they let it go, it might stall out on them. Oh, and already we got a smoke show from the 66. I don't know, but I have a feeling it's not going to last very long. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know, are you ready? If you're ready in just a few moments, we're going to get along for the second consolation heat of the Demolition Derby. There's some discussion going on in the infield area. We're just waiting to get the word from Big Mel. And Big Mel's got his flag up in the air. Drivers, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, help me out. 3, 2, 1. Smash 'em! And here they go, folks. And a big hit in the middle of the Demolition Derby arena. And here we go, the second consolation heat of the evening. One of these cars will go on to tonight's feature event. Remember, folks, that after this consolation heat, there will be a 15-minute intermission. The 48, backing up. Oh, don't be confused with Jimmy Johnson, because he doesn't drive like that, everybody. Here comes the 316. There's big hits going on out there in the Demolition Derby arena. Like I said, only one of these cars will go on tonight's feature and hopes to win $400, $600, or $1,000. Oh, the number 5 going after the 48 and just stops him right there on the front right side of the Demolition Derby arena. Justin Moore in that 5. Oh, the 48. Anthony Sy going up to that 66 of Dustin Washburn. Washburn backing up in that rear wheel drive. Here he goes. Oh, what a hit onto the 48 in the front part of the Demolition Derby arena. And it's a big pile up in the middle, folks. That 14 SS. Not much left in that car. And they're still dancing around this Demolition Derby arena. Oh, a front end hit right there in the front by the number 9. And the number 8 just moving the number 9 right out of the way. And coming around the corner, and the number 9 car being spun right around into the 14 SS. And it's a big pile up on the back left side of the Demolition Derby arena. They're all piled up. 57 with a big hit right there, followed up by the 48 of Anthony Sy. And here comes the 14 SS Joel Coleman. that fire will put itself out. Jeunesse still trying to go backwards. They're going to tell him to shut it down, folks, and hopefully these planes will take care of themselves. Jeunesse shuts his car down, folks. He is out of this Consolation heat of the Demolition Derby. How about you make some noise up here, ladies and gentlemen? Let them know that you're still up here. And they're going to put out that blaze, little fire that's going on. Nothing like the one we had on Monday night where we saw flames up to 20 feet in the air. At last Monday night's feature event here at the Demolition Derby, it was quite an exciting night. And I'm just going to wait for those flags to start waving their flags to go on. And here they go, they're waving the flags, and we're going to start them back up here. And here they go, 3 cars still left in this Demolition Derby. The 8, the 48, and a car that I can't even read the numbers on the side of anymore, folks. Nick Hayden, the 14 SS of Joe Coleman, and the 8 of Nick Hayden. Still left in it. Not much left of their cars, but they are still going strong, trying to get that one last spot in tonight's feature event. Remember, folks, we're going to take a 15-minute intermission after this Consolation heat to get the cars all lined up for tonight's feature. Oh, the 14 SS and the 48 meeting right in the front part of the Demolition Derby arena. Anthony Sy, Nick Hayden, and Joe Coleman still left. Nick Hayden and Coleman meeting in the center of the Demolition Derby arena. And here comes Anthony Sy. Here comes Anthony, backing up, oh, and just misses the 14 SS, and here comes Coleman dancing around the Demolition Derby arena. He's dancing around, looking to put the 48 into the wall, and it's a sandwich time. The 14 SS and the 8. And they're still hitting hard in this Demolition Derby arena. The 14 getting himself into position. Anthony Sy and the 48 backing up, and gives the 14 SS a love tap in the back end. And here they go, still dancing around this Demolition Derby arena. And the 8 backing up, Nick Hayden backing up with the front end. Oh, and a big train going on, folks. Anthony Sy and the 48 coming back, and another big hit to the front end of that 8 car. Anthony Sy once again, and another hit to the front end of the 8. Nick. And another hit, folks. Anthony Sy going after that 8 car. Nick Hayden. Nick Hayden with not much left. And the 14 gets it right by Anthony Sy. Anthony getting himself ready. Here comes Sy again. And oh, what a hit into the front end of that 8 car. And they are smoking out there in the Demolition Derby arena. The 48 still running strong. The 14 SS and the 8 with a lot of smoke coming from the engines of their vehicles, and again another hit right there by Anthony Sy and the 48. And again another hit, ladies and gentlemen. How about you put your hands together and make some noise for this driver? Anthony Sy coming around the corner with another hit onto that 8 car. He's cleaning house out there. This might be the end for these 2 cars. Oh, and another hit right there to the front of the 14 SS. They're just barely moving. That 48 car still going. It looks like that 14 SS might be done. And backing up the 48, here he comes. He's going to finish the job on the 14 SS. Joe Coleman might be out for the night. Here comes the 48. Oh, right on the front end of the 8 of Nick Hayden. Hayden not being able to move very much, but here comes the 48. Anthony Sy, everybody. Here he comes backing up. Oh, what another big hit to the front end. Anthony Sy could be going on to tonight's feature. It's just a waiting game now. The other two cars aren't being able to do very much at all. Corey's got a stopwatch out. He's counting down the time. 40, 48, 45 seconds and they're out. The 48, Anthony Sy, still left in it. But he's got to move. He's got to move. He's got to get his car going. The 8's got to get going. The 48 and the 8. The 48 needs some movement because that 8 is still going. That 8 of Nick Hayden. He might squeak out a victory. That 48 might be done. And it's just a matter of time, folks. That 8 still going. Little love taps right there. And they're going to call it, ladies and gentlemen, of this Consolation heat. How about you put your hands together? And the 8 of Nick Hayden will be going on to tonight's feature event, which will take place